Let me show you an easy way to make half sour dill pickles. The type of cucumber that you pick out, I feel like is very important, especially for the crunch and for the way that it's gonna taste when you're eating it. These are the best kinds, I think, because they give the ultimate crunch. They're not soft, they're just perfect. After we wash all the cucumbers, we're gonna prep all the ingredients. You're going to take a huge bowl. Make sure that it will fit all your cucumbers and the water that's gonna go inside, and also a plate on top. So don't get a snug bowl that will go all the way to the top. I feel like that never works out, and it just don't do that. Take some dill. This is just some dill from a farmer's market. You're gonna plop that inside so that the cucumbers can weigh it down and it gets all the nice aroma, the juices. We're gonna put some garlic. Tiny ones I'm just gonna drop in, and the big ones I'm gonna slice them up a little bit into smaller pieces. I'm gonna put all the cucumbers on top. For this amount of cucumbers, we're gonna do 4 cups of hot boiling water. It needs to cover the cucumbers. I'm gonna put in a little bit because it's not covering it completely. So 2 more cups. So in total, I did 6 cups. I just took some of the water out from here, poured it back into the measuring cup. I'm just gonna use some pink salt. Usually when you're doing normal table salt, for every 4 cups, you would do about a big serving size spoon of salt. Since we don't have that and I have the little granules, I'm going to put the granules inside the water so they can melt. Do about that much salt. I'm going to let that disintegrate into the water, and remember, it's always easier to do less salt and add salt later on. If it's missing salt, then take out the salt. So if it's not enough, or if you're unsure, it doesn't matter. You can always add later. Once all the salt is disintegrated into the water, I'm just gonna add it back in. I'm just gonna give it a nice little move around just to kind of like disperse the salt. Take a plate and put it on top. To really make sure that they're fully down and they don't flow up with the plate, you're gonna fill a little jar with water, put it on top, and there you go, your dill pickles. I'm gonna check on these in about 12 hours or so and see what's going on. Sometimes they're tasting already perfect, but that's where you're gonna probably put more salt if it's needed.